Hey guys, sapphireyagami with a review of Gotham, episode 2 of the second season. So we're starting off where we finished off last episode. The maniac got broke out of prison. So now they're about to wreak havoc over Gotham. So it starts off with Jerome and the other guys throwing bodies off the Gotham Gazette. Meanwhile, inside the Gazette, the I guess you say the chief editor. He's like, I need a headline stories, and these bodies are like falling from the roof, and the people behind him like, don't you hear that? You don't. I think like 3 or 4 bodies dropped before he actually noticed what the heck was going on. And so the maniacs was actually spelling maniacs on the victims, so it spells out when their bodies hit the freaking ground. Ridiculous. The GCPD. Obviously, they're trying to get everything under control, because they don't want people panicking, but they're already panicking. You got crazy people that broke out of the asylum, which is going to happen a lot if you ever watch Batman, because Batman always puts them back in, but they always get out. So it's like, how secure is that freaking asylum any damn way, It doesn't seem that much of a secure building. So, we have that. So, Gordon goes back to Harvey to try to get him to come back to GCP, come back to the force, and like, you're a cop, because, he needs his partner, Gordon and Harvey, awesomeness. But what I hated about this scene, when he's trying to talk to Harvey, Miss Redhead comes in, he's not coming back, you're gonna ask him to come. I'm like, bitch, was Gordon talking to you? Like, she is speaking for, like, I said, I'm like, he is speaking to Harvey, not you, Redhead. I can't remember the broad name. That's how irrelevant she is. Yeah, but she would just come in. But bye. And because Jim just had his face on her, this look like, I'm not even talking to you. Like, you just butting in people's conversation. Like, this is between me and my boy. Like, really though? Ooh. Like, seriously, Harvey should not marry that woman just because if she's like that right now and she's gonna be your fiance, imagine what happens when you're actually married. It's gonna be hell. Don't do it. So, okay, so we have that, and then we go back to Theo and Jerome and everybody else. And the cannibal is like, I'm gonna be like the leader and stuff, and Jerome's like, please, okay. And so Theo's like, the only way to settle this is through pretty much like the Russian roulette. So he puts one bullet in the gun, gives it to him. Cannibal shoots himself first, nothing happens. And Jerome's like, do you know the good thing about comedy? The best thing about a joke or whatever is the timing. So he does it like 3 times, and obviously Jerome proves, yeah, I'm fucking crazier than you, and I'm gonna be the effing leader. Yeah, because I wouldn't even be playing Russian roulette, I'm not crazy, so, Meanwhile, with Edward Nygma, he's in a little office saying, and Miss Kringle comes in, and he's like, Miss Kringle, I have a question. You look like he like paused much. She's like, okay. He's like, did you know a fly hums in high F? And she's like, no, I didn't know that. He's like, yeah. I'm like, he's so cute. He's so cute. He's trying to hit on her. He's so cute. And then she leaves, and he's like, we're gonna think about X and how. And then like his other inner, I'm gonna call it his inner Riddler. Like, she wants a guy with confidence. Like, he does. His inner Riddler doesn't have, like, it has a hair slick back, but he has his glasses on. He's like, she doesn't want to talk to you. And he throws the paper, like, shut up. And the black dude's, like, in the door, like, this nigga crazy. And he's like, and Riddler's like, hi. He goes back to looking through the file, like he was just not talking to himself, like, 5 freaking seconds ago. Like, Black dude looked at him in the door, like, okay. Like, we already got crazy people on the loose, doing crazy things, killing people, and this dude up here talking to himself like, you know what? I resign today. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna resign. Meanwhile, to young Bruce, Master Bruce, Bruce wants to start the computer up. Alfred's like, nah. So when Bruce actually does start the computer up, he's like, it's working. Alfred breaks the damn thing, and they get into this argument. Bruce gets emotional, says, Alfred, you're fired. Alfred leaves. They go to the train station. Bruce, apologizes. And they come to an arrangement, he wants Alfred to teach him, to prepare him for, the dangers that will lie ahead, which will just help him more in becoming, Batman. And so Alfred goes to Lucius Fox. They have their little talk, and Lucius helps, try to rebuild the computer that Alfred had broke, because Alfred is not skilled in, computer technique, computerware, repair. And so then we get back to the Maniacs and the GCPD, the big issue in this episode. So they, Harvey told Gordon before he left, so why did they, just go to that shipwreck, of all places they go, why they go shipwreck? So Gordon calls, finds out they stole an oil rig that was, filled with oil, so they're like, oh, so he tells the commissioner, she's like, oh snap, we gotta find the oil. Because you got a big oil rig, you got crazy maniacs. I mean, gasoline tank, you got maniacs. Obviously, that's not a good sign. So they find, got to trace the tank. They pick, Jerome and his crazy friends pick a freaking school bus. My thing is, though, okay, they're on they get stopped by the thing, and before they open the door, somebody could escape out the hatch in the back. We all been on school bus. There's an emergency hatch in the back. I mean, enough could have ran. I mean, there's 3. It was 4 crazy maniacs, a bunch of kids on the bus. Somebody could have at least got away. That's all I'm saying. Somebody could have at least gotten away when they would have started shooting them. That's all I'm saying. Somebody at least could have gotten away. I mean, they even tried. So Jerome and them, they handcuff everybody to the bus, pour gasoline on them, try to light them up. Fail. Gordon saves the day before the kids almost get blown up. The one that was left behind, the schizophrenic rapist, he ends up getting shot by Tabitha before he could spill anything. So, gotta keep the suspense going with the craziness. Later, Barbara leads Gordon out of the GCPD, which I'm trying to figure out why nobody saw this broad walk into the station. We all know she's Gordon's ex, so nobody saw this broad walk into this building looking all cute and whatnot in her craziness and stop her, really? I can see this is going to be a very long season. So she walks, leads him to the alleyway. He gets beat by the friend she made in the asylum. And then she kisses him. But I noticed that her outfit she had on, she had like this white trench coat, red gloves, black shoes. My theory is that she's going to be the mother of an important character later in the Batman universe. That's just my theory. If you know what I'm talking about. If you know which character I'm talking about. Cute and blonde. That's my theory. So then, she leaves and we get back to the GCPD. Gordon gets back. Everybody's pretty much dead. Jerome and them, they shot up the place. Edward saves Miss Kringle from getting shot because she's just standing there like a freaking idiot. Like a deer caught headlights. Sarah Essen was stabbed by Jerome. And she dies. And Harvey comes back once, he'd heard about everything. And so the show ends off with the tape Jerome had made. He released it. Obviously got to the newscasters and they showed it. And pretty much Jerome saying, that he's not crazy, and that everybody else is just trapped. Being sane is just a trap for their minds or whatever. And that all this that has happened so far is nothing. Because it's about to get, pretty much saying that it's about to get a whole lot worse. So I'm like, yes. I'm loving this whole season, this whole Rise of the Villain season. I'm loving seeing more of Jerome. This actor, seriously, awesome. Gives me chills every time. Definitely want to see more of Edward and his descent into madness. And I have a feeling that if Miss Kringle dies, that might be what actually just makes him snap. It's either that she's gonna die that makes him snap, or she might just reject him outright. That might make him snap. But I'm going with the fact that she might die. Something might happen to her that kills her, or she just leaves her. This has to be something tragic for her that happens to her that eventually just makes Edwards just freaking completely snap into the Riddler. That's what I'm waiting for. Something has to happen to her for him to just completely snap, because she is actually the reason why he begins to snap in the damn first place. Because of the boyfriend that she had, if you actually think about it. She's actually sort of his reason why he's sort of snapping. you know, she's the catalyst to his madness, pretty much. Definitely want to see more of Penguin. Definitely want to see more of Selena Kyle. We haven't actually even seen the Ivy Pepper all this season, so I don't know if she's going to be in the first half of the season, or they might bring her back in the second half, which I'm hoping they get to her, because, you know, I want to see how this is going to go with her character, you know, with her development. And definitely want to see more of Bruce on his way to becoming the Dark Knight. So comment, rate, subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys next time for the next episode of Gotham.